Remember what the password is, guys. I won't show you shipmates in this area, okay? Remember, link. It's this. This is the password link. That's the password. Don't tell Bonzo. Don't tell Bonzo, but he's a bum. Oh wait, no, we got you. Bonzo's a bum. Remember this moment. It's 8 minutes before you see it. People tend to give the entire idea of a monopolized series being pointless or never good enough idea. So when you give monopolization a chance, or even just say things like, oh, you know, it would never have been good if it was going to give us a chance, then of course people aren't going to like single-handedness. That being said, I don't like how people say that a magnetic feeling at play. And so having no one like take over, so to speak, of the channel on cable, it was never a good idea. But even then, it's like it's not supposed to be straw manning or like trolling or cringe or new ways to have, but like just it wasn't only going to be a good thing or never be ever only bad. So we can introduce that in the meantime. But this is going to be mostly about what I'm going to call attitudinal Spongebob. So this is not going to be about dragging this cat just yet. We're going to focus only on the law entry. So we might be out of time to mention DreamWorks, but we'll see. So Nickelodeon having SpongeBob air that long, there's some truth. I think they had a lot of faith in like what they were doing with their own not growing style, like faith and things. But you can even throw in George Lucas for that matter. But I'm going to mention this very briefly. A lot of the wisdom that comes in the water sign element of SpongeBob is as literal as it gets. It's like they are very wise with what they do with their comedy. Even in some of the movies that they open in the meantime, I did see the Sandy Cheeks one recently. That was pretty good. But even as far as SpongeBob and water, they had like some gags that will stand out so distinctly.
So much fun. So much fun. So much fun. So much fun. Shout out, Tony.
It gets that good. And there's one particular gag that I know is very
Oh, hell no. Wait. Yes, please.
Morgana, Despicable 4 levels of genius, okay? This is just, it's exactly like that same with the Despicable.
Bro, it's like steering Pikachu's Final Smash and Brawl.
Because her skunk isn't an example of what she's doing wrong, it's an example of what she's doing regardless. She's responding in an appropriate way. People don't understand that very poorly about most people in general.
And you'll get like Temple Grandin and Jordan Peirce on your behalf if you do that right in the first place. Not gonna lie.
So many episodes within the show itself have you get that right, you get a lot of things right.
Acapella styling, yo.
For being elongated and still very, very, very true. So Ash having that collective gadget, Monkey D. Luffy having that humanitarian truth to it. Why would you ever pretend that it was not good? It wouldn't have to be like that. I think some of these 25-year contracts or these only can have dualistic 2x6 attitudes. Because you can compare Star Wars to Legend of Zelda at this point. You could say that Legend of Zelda was like every 2 pairs of sets of 10, so like 2 times 5, right, with Legend of Zelda, and then 3 times 3 with Star Wars. Back to SpongeBob. The law of entropy is the idea that building is harder than destroying, right? So when you have a show like this that has its own water sign wisdom with how they are funny, it humbles the crap out of you to know that anything you build can be lost in a second. Not because the better got the worse would be to maintain, but because there's truth to like not having to fully feed the better man up, or worse off than the underdog or the supreme power. This is not because your attitudes are never different. This is not to say that there's no truth to anime and manga. There's no truth to the cartoons and videos. Stealth lagging into the doctor. Because there are people out there that never think these things through. They never have to worry about having a brain or not having a brain. They never have to worry about being
the warning of fire cannot be ignored.
Etc. These are things that are so real.
Sometimes, and here's the thing, guys. Depending on the kind of stroke energy that is, it doesn't have to be emergency, it doesn't have to be an inspiration. The best way to be inspired by emergency is to be emergent about your inspiration.
That's true.
As confused as I've ever been for the last 5 Spongebob is already a creative figure for things that we don't remember.
He is? No.
One of the best marketing strategies to work with. Warner Brothers will know this with SpongeBob. They don't even give a shit right now. They're not dealing with SpongeBob, they're dealing with Cartoon Network. It's different.
How'd you do that?
They will never tell you that, why wasn't Lincoln Peirce's big eight? No. Lincoln already had SpongeBob in the back of his head.
He actually didn't want to have like a realistic live action version of Big Name to begin with as well. And if they had like the cheese item in the song, it would be different as well. Nonetheless, it ended up pretty good, even as a subplot thing.
Just long-term effects and then things from
in conclusion, the law of entropy, as I've heard of it, is that
Oh,
it's harder to build, meaning that it's easier to destroy than build. But that's a male guy's attitude at this point. I mean, before it was all you said, pick a guy or a girl, but with a guy, you're able to destroy and reproduce.
Stop.
Then compared to any traditional strategy you have, or traditional strategy or tendency to already, like a girl for a girl to not shut up, like kind of like me, but also not like an actual like a transphobe or like a truant or whatever they call it. I've had those very heavy lives before on my end as well as my own to them, because I would already say that.
If only I could triple like.
Already be the kind of person who didn't raise diversity or banish yourself. Back to the law of entropy and SpongeBob. This is very beautiful that they would do this. They would do this with How to Train Your Dragon 4-3. They would do this with Shrek the Fourth. They would do it with The Last Wish and sequel and even the show. They, like Moonray, as far as DreamWorks is concerned, has one of the better partnerships with Nickelodeon I've ever seen. They're not trying to prove compared to Disney or Pixar or any other studios out there. They're not trying to prove anything to Warner Brothers or Spirit. No, they're not. They really aren't. They're all together in the same boat together. And they know this is any better than they ever would. Back to our student consciousness. Why is the law of entropy important? Does it humble you because you have to fail eventually? Or because you have to understand what purity is actually about? Because you're trying to be impure and imperfect by its own blessing. It doesn't mean nothing ever lives to be perfect. When a good person tells you that something is perfect, it's not because it has to be. It's because when you lean too much into the control being an illusion, you can still admit what something actually was within your control. When you lean too much into something being nothing not mattering, you eventually admit what something does matter. These are paradoxical ways to be throwing at the last second. But throwing at the last good second is a good way to do it. Not that you would have to know. No. Do I recommend for anyone to be confused like me? No. I didn't want to throw on purpose either. I didn't want to be confused on purpose. Usually with shadow work, you're very confused about how to rate care when you know the difference. And people will be wrong if you finally do, which is upper time for me. But don't time your shadow work even then. I want to do it regardless, even if it's still
Perfect.
So, Attitudinal SpongeBob with a talent thing. I just didn't want to see that first because I didn't want to hear it.
I'm here right now though. Leave me alone.
I didn't want Peter to remove that on the videos at least once. And I didn't want to already know what the channel was at first. I knew before.
Nixon's got a wire on my buns. Get him off, man.
Tell you guys, I'm not battery. I will see you in another video. In a week later, I'll do my own thing. Hey guys, Tony catch me. People tend to give the.
Wow. Okay. No hand clap, please.